Bodybuilding has come a long way in the last 100 years. What's considered the perfect physique has gotten crazier and crazier through the decades. And I wanted to see just how far we've come by traveling to each era, starting in 1913 when Oliphant's Gym first opened. Welcome to the oldest gym in North America. We are in the Bronze Era. The most popular bodybuilder was Eugene Sandow. The average competitor's legs looked like this, and steroids don't exist yet.
My first reaction to this place is that I have never seen anything like it.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm like really excited. There is so much history in here. Look at the photo, look at the photo. Kind of looks like me. What?
So if you're checking this gym out, we have an entire bench area. Fun fact, these are made from a train.
These are the clamps? Okay, these are old 1900 clamps.
The equipment in the Bronze Era is so unconventional. And along with the 4 other eras I'll be experiencing in this video, you'll see how each one offers something new and unique.
Even in the 1910s, we're practicing safe sets.
Lightweight! Yeah, buddy! Wait, that wasn't a thing yet. Ronnie Coleman wasn't born.
Over here, we have all of the dumbbells you ever could imagine. They're in the most unique shape in the world. This one looks like a cucaracha, you know that thing? Like a maraca, what is it? A maraca, not a cucaracha, a maraca, or an eggplant. It's my favorite. We basically have dumbbells that literally look like they're made from car parts, all the way to just ball dumbbells. So very diverse, and they are extremely heavy. There is a little bit of cardio equipment, I will say. I don't think that's 1910s. We have the first ever squat rack. It kind of reminds me of a bike rack. Like, this honestly might be made from a bike rack. I feel like I would slide my bicycle right in here, but it somehow is for squatting. Behind me, they have a wall of all of the most handsome men on earth. I don't know why I'm not up there. Maybe it's because I'm too young, but they definitely do pose very, very different.
I don't know about you guys, but first glance, I've never seen weights like this. Apparently they're called Milo weights.
These are the famous weights that Eugene Sandow and Charles Atlas and all these old bodybuilders would be using in like a circus. It wasn't so much just bodybuilding, it was sort of like circus training. It's weird. Oh my God, it's so awkward. But it's much harder than usual.
I don't think gyms had closed-toe shoe policies back then, which I found out the hard way.
Should I be like here? Oh! Hit the subscribe button. Don't wear open-toe shoes in the gym, man. Now that we know what this gym has to offer, I think there's only one thing to do. We're gonna be trying out Eugene Sandow's personal workout routine. He did not train normal. When I say normal, I mean 2024, he did not train like. He trained very different. This is called the horizontal bicep curl, and it's focusing on the biceps, but honestly, it feels like a shoulder movement. They do one arm at a time, and you hold it up. I might have to go lighter, 20 pounds. Oh my God. He would do 3 sets of 12 reps on each side. Eugene Sandow took a lot of inspiration for his body type from Greek statues, and it's been rumored that he literally went to Greece and measured them to build his body to be just like that. This is the weirdest thing you'll ever see me do. So it's sort of a punching mechanism. Again, we're a gladiator, we're a warrior. You're gonna punch and lunge with the alternating leg, all at once. I feel like these are the workouts my mom would do in the living room and watching some like DVD. Only really challenging part is that how hard this is on the front delts, which explains why his shoulders were so big. So basically, Eugene Sandow did a lot of different training that was in strongman competition. So he was technically the first strongman and first bodybuilder to some people. How awkward do I look? I probably look like a spider. Okay, so doing this workout, I will say I am so much weaker than I thought I was gonna be. I tried picking up the heavier weights, but these exercises are something I've never done, and I sucked at them. So it's been said that people would literally sit here, chill with the boys, and do forearm curls on this chair. The amount of butts that have sat in this chair. Apparently this next exercise is a chest exercise. I'm questioning everything Eugene has ever said. Listen, he looked great, but this is not a chest exercise. This is a front delt and side delt exercise. I don't understand why he thought this was for chest. At this point of time, posing was not necessarily the biggest part of bodybuilding. And you can notice a lot of the poses are very fluid, they're very unstructured. It's not supposed to look so rigid like modern day. Now that we learned about the 1910s era of bodybuilding, let's rank it. Effectiveness, 6 out of 10. Difficulty, don't worry, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I felt like a lot of exercises were way more difficult than I'm used to, and I'm just a bodybuilder that can't do these simple movements. For enjoyment, I'm gonna give a solid 10 out of 10. There is nothing that compares to old school bodybuilding. When I say old school, I mean old school. Old school.
The Bronze Era definitely paved the way of bringing weight training to North America. However, the next era prioritized fun, good shape, and aesthetic. Come over here, guys! I'm talking about the Silver Era. The most popular bodybuilder was Steve Reeves. The average competitor's leg looked like this, and steroids were just in their infancy. Today we're here at the beach. Listen, a lot of people actually train at the beach, so why don't we try out the workout, see what it's about. And also 1940, the year of the pleated pants. Let's work out. Today we're doing the Steve Reeves beach body workout. My voice cracked, but it's time to train. It's funny, Steve Reeves reminds me a lot of Alex Eubank. A lot of Alex Eubank's most famous poses, all those movements, the V-taper, it's all 1940 Silver Era. So at this point in bodybuilding, it's 1940, a steroid called D-ball comes into the game. So previously we knew 100% everybody was natural, steroids did not exist. But now things are kind of getting questionable, and Steve Reeves might be the first one to be a half natty or a fake natty. The way people trained in the 50s was all about making fitness a part of your life and not the focus. Reeves trained only 3 days per week, full body workouts with high reps, emphasizing compound lifts with a bit more isolation than the Bronze Era. You know, the one thing they did not have in the Silver Era, they didn't have some sick clothing. But luckily for you, that is no longer a problem. Go to relentlessusa.shop. We've got brand new designs. Dominate the culture. We are here to change the game. I'm here to make a mark with my name, and I want you guys to do the same. Represent it by picking up the new drop at relentlessusa.shop. I appreciate you guys so much. It's only live for 7 days, so do not miss out at all. Let's go. Overall, my ranking of the Silver Era training. Effectiveness, this is a very effective workout. If you have the proper equipment, you can go heavy enough. So I'm gonna give it an 8. The difficulty, it's not a very difficult workout, so I'm gonna give it a 6. Enjoyment, I'm giving this another 10 out of 10. I personally would love to train in the sun every single day. Silver Era made training more popular and inspired many future legends like Arnold Schwarzenegger to start lifting. A few decades later, he'd be the face of the
Golden Era. This is one of the most famous eras in bodybuilding to date.
The Golden Era. The most popular bodybuilder was Arnold Schwarzenegger. The average competitor's leg looked like this, and steroids are becoming more commonly used.
I personally was most influenced by Arnold Schwarzenegger growing up. I saw the Conquer photo, I saw all of the magazines, I bought his supplements. He was the first mass gainer that I had, and it was really someone that I looked up to from my childhood that I wanted to be like and aspire to be similar to.
However, if Arnold represented high energy, high volume, and fun, on the opposite end of the spectrum was Mike Mentzer, the man who popularized low volume, high intensity, and calculated precision.
Mike Mentzer was known for his heavy duty training. This involved low reps, low sets, heavy weights, not hitting your muscles that often, but going to the extreme of failure.
I'm gonna be comparing both styles of their training. The Arnold workout was something that I was more familiar with. The Mentzer workout kinda terrified me. So,
I invited my friend Brandon Walsh to come try this magnificent leg day with me. In the 1980s, pre-workout finally became a thing. This is also one of the strongest pre-workouts, well, the original was. It had some special stuff in it, if you know what I'm saying. You guys wanna see me take a bunch of these type of crazy pre-workouts, click the link over there and you'll watch it there. We're just gonna cheers it to a good time.
Cheers.
We got the Arnold Schwarzenegger workout going down. This is a superset workout. Everything is back to back. Literally, we're gonna do chest, back, chest, back, chest, back. Could you do the honors and give me an Arnold gap?
Dude, that's so dumb. Why would you do that?
Get the bump.
Mike Mentzer does one set of squats, literally one. So we're gonna get warmed up, and then it's only 6 to 8 reps. So he trains heavy, he goes low reps,
and slow.
extremely high intensity, slow, and basically just like, you have to get all the amount of work you would normally do in one workout in one set. One set! One set! I only get one set!
Nice and slow, nice and slow. Let's go, come on! Up. Let's go. Come on, up.
One more. That's it. Holy. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the hardest set of hack squats I've ever done in my entire life. I'm glad it was only one set. Me doing one set of heavy duty training, way better than doing 5 sets of Arnold's chest day. At this point of bodybuilding and fitness, we've taken a huge turn from full body training to more body part specific training. Arnold likes to do antagonist muscles, so that's back and chest, bis and tris, and then legs on a different day. Because it is a opposing movement, it almost feels easier to do the pull-up than normal. Maybe Arnold was on to something. There's been a huge uproar of Mike Mentzer all over TikTok lately. It seems like everybody is bringing back the Mentzer heavy duty training mentality. I personally have been using similar training styles for the past 6 months, and I have seen insanely great results. Go! Go! Dig! Come on, we're growing these bad boys. Go! 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 Good. Again, you're going till you're done.
All right, one more.
Last one.
Make it count.
Make it count. Fire! Fire! Go!
Oh my God. It's a really intense torture, but then you're done.
So you just get out of the way.
Get out of the way. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how this era has maintained its influence all the way to today. With it though, came the increase of PED usage. Both Mike and Arnold were confirmed not natural. Arnold was claimed to use 100 milligrams of testosterone a week along with 5 D-balls a day. For Mike and his high intensity workouts, he relied on a different sort of substance that rhymes with, let's just say, Beth. However, PEDs aside, how does this era rank overall?
Ranking Arnold's workout difficulty, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. It's just so much volume. Effectiveness, you're definitely gonna make gains, so I gotta give that one, I'll say a 9 out of 10 in case I'm overtraining. Enjoyment, I'm gonna give it a 7 because, to be honest, it's a little bit too much volume for myself. Overall, ranking Mike's workout, I'm definitely gonna say difficulty, 10 out of 10. Dig! Go! Good, good. Holy efficiency, 10 out of 10 because that was probably the most efficient workout I've ever done in my life. Enjoyment, I'm giving this a solid 10 out of 10. I'm the type of person that wants to get in and out of the gym and make sure they get all their work in and get it proper. So Mike, you are onto something.
So as you can see, 2 very different styles, but both are extremely effective depending on what you prefer. We can thank the golden era for making bodybuilding mainstream. However, the era to follow left aesthetics behind and showed us just how far we can push the human body. For better or for worse, let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mass Monster era, one of the most famous and honestly my favorite era of all of bodybuilding. The Mass Monster era. The most popular bodybuilder was Ronnie Coleman. The average competitor's leg looked like this, and steroids have advanced so much that bodybuilders don't even look human anymore. People wanted bigger, stronger, fuller muscles, and just honestly, freak shows. The first person that comes to mind is Dorian Yates. He trained extremely hard, extremely heavy, he shortened his workouts, and the intensity was through the roof. It's no longer about looking too pretty, and it's more about just looking crazy. And while I tell you about the rest of the Mass Monster era, I wanted to try one of the workouts from one of the GOATs, Jay Cutler, featuring his famous headband.
Daddy Jay's got some juicy arms and we gotta build some, so let's try it out. First exercise we're doing is a straight arm press down. Now listen, everything Jay Cutler does is 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions, not reps.
Repetitions.
Now Jay Cutler was an advocate of actually not training to failure. So unlike Mentzer in the past, Jay likes volume training. He likes to work the muscle almost to failure, just over and over and over. Very different than a lot of athletes.
Then you have someone like Ronnie Coleman, my biological father. Ronnie Coleman is considered one of the greatest bodybuilders, or if not the greatest bodybuilder of all time. But don't just take my word for it.
Who do you think is the greatest bodybuilder of all time?
Oh man, that's Ronnie Coleman.
I would say Ronnie Coleman.
Ronnie Coleman?
100%. I gotta go with Ronnie.
To this day, we have yet to see anyone come near his size and shape. And who better to explain that era than the man himself?
Big Ron!
Yeah, buddy. Why were you guys so much bigger?
Because that's what people wanted to see.
Okay.
And you can't be an average, normal, muscular guy. You gotta give them something that they don't see every day.
One thing you're gonna notice these bodybuilders doing like Jay Cutler and Ronnie Coleman, they tend to use a lot of momentum when they're lifting. They're doing it in a safe way, but they're really pushing their last reps to get as much blood and nutrients into the muscle just to grow it as much as possible. And if that means they gotta use momentum, they did it.
When it comes to the golden era versus the Mass Monster era, how much changed when it came to PEDs and enhancements?
Bodybuilding became a lot more popular. That just piqued, everybody's interest. So everybody tried to learn more. Of course, they come out with better products.
Some of that good stuff. There are PEDs involved, but it's not the only thing that's making them what they are.
Most of it was genetic. I'll say at least 95% of it was genetic.
At this point, bodybuilding is more mainstream than ever. We had Ronnie Coleman appearing on mainstream television. Mr. Olympia is bigger than it's ever been. And honestly, these guys would probably sweep the floor with modern day bodybuilders.
Overall, I'm ranking the Mass Monster era efficiency 10 out of 10. Very efficient workout. Get in, get out, and make some gains. Difficulty. I mean, hey, it's as difficult as you want it to be, so I go hard, therefore it's a 10. Enjoyment, I mean, who doesn't want to be Ronnie Coleman? Who doesn't want to be Jay Cutler? 10 out of 10. Will this be my favorite era? Let's find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now traveled 100 years in total, and I give you the modern era. The most popular bodybuilder is Chris Bumstead. The average competitor's leg looked like this, and steroids have progressed, yes, but so has the way bodybuilders focus on health and longevity. And I think it's fitting that the person that I experienced this era with is none other than
Derek Lunsford, first two-division Olympia champion, champ, winning the 2021 212 Olympia, as well as the Open bodybuilding Mr. Olympia in 2023.
All right, so first step to being a bodybuilder,
Have to, bro.
you have to get some pre-workout in. I'm gonna go with my Gorilla. With what we know about bodybuilding through the past 100 years, I'm extremely curious to see what current day Mr. Olympia trains like, eats like, and thinks about bodybuilding and how it compares to the past. Where do you learn most of your techniques? Just over time, or is there someone that teaches you?
I've had a lot of people that I've gained a little bit of knowledge from here and there. In recent years, Hani Rambod, being my coach, is the one that's, he has his FST7 style training.
The learning from that and then kind of taking it to the next level. With coach.
Exactly.
Wow.
So currently, I feel that open bodybuilding is in its own new era. Compared to previous years, you're seeing the judges favoring more of the aesthetics along with the mass monster size.
For this back day, how many total working sets are there?
I'll do somewhere between 8 and 10 exercises.
Wow.
And probably like anywhere from like 4 to 5 sets.
Holy crap, 40 sets?
Yeah, probably for a back day.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We started off with more like the width, right?
Yep.
This here, the wings, the lats.
Yep.
Now we're gonna transition more into right in here. This lower lat, perfect. Elbows back, elbows back, come on, elbows back. So I look at bodybuilding and training in 4 ways. One, you can increase the reps, you can increase the weight, or you can also increase the time under tension or increasing the distance the weight has to travel.
Do you think bodybuilders are stronger now or back in the day when they like the Mass Monster era?
Hey man, Ronnie Coleman was putting up some serious weights.
Yeah. You think it's changed?
Excluding him from the equation, I would say that bodybuilders are probably stronger now.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
Yeah, I think so, man. Every sport, as the decades go on, generations go on, everybody's trying to raise the bar. You know what I mean?
But trying to raise the bar, this begs the question of,
Is bodybuilding now at your level, is it safer now than it was when it comes to supplementation at the highest level there is?
I think safety is in the hands of each individual. Having more knowledge about supplementation and diet and training, there are a lot more healthy bodybuilders today, but the safety is always in, and your health is always in your hands.
ranking the modern era. For efficiency, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. These days, bodybuilders need to focus on maximizing their results. So that may mean having to do tons of volume, which could lead to more time spent in the gym. For difficulty, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Derek emphasized working every tiny muscle in the back, some of which I'd never really focused on, so I'll definitely be quite sore. Enjoyment, I'm gonna give it another 8 out of 10. There's something to be said for training and not overthinking it. Obviously for the top guys, this is their job, but for me, I tended to enjoy the other eras a little bit more. However,
It's absolutely mind-blowing seeing how far the human body has come from 1913 all the way to 2024. It's truly inspiring how we go from wanting to look like a Greek statue all the way to being absolutely massive and aesthetic. The human body is capable of so much, and for the past 100 years, bodybuilding has proved so. Whether you're a regular person or Mr. Olympia, fitness is here and it's only gonna grow.